What up? Welcome back to Cool Kid DCG. Here we have the first round of the store regionals at tabletop, playing my good friend Chosa. We have a matchup of Usopp versus Dofi. Lost the dice roll. We're going second. We mold our hand. We're going to tap one for stage and then tap one for Leo to search. And we're going to be able to search. We're going to grab Rebecca and Zoro. I feel like the Zoro is going to be a really key card in this matchup, especially that we have stage out that we can pop a lot of his support costs. This is a pretty favored matchup for us from what I've heard, but I've actually never played it. He's going to swing 7 life, leader effect, and blind do it, and it's a pudding, so he doesn't get to play, so lucky for us. We go to our forward on turn, and he doesn't have a board, so that's great that he missed on leader ability. We're going to swing 5 life, he's going to take, and then we're going to tap 4 for a Frankie blocker. One of the key things that makes it this matchup great for us is all of our Dressrosas of 2 or higher get boosted up 1 cost. So that Frankie's a 5 cost. So the bounce law he has is not going to be able to hit it. So that's it helps us a lot. That's part of the removal of his deck. He does have Jozu, I'm assuming, and he might have some other like removal events like Gravity Blade or Red Rock, but yeah. So he's going to play Teach down. That's going to allow him to stack the top card on his deck and then give 2 Rested Dawn to leader, which he does. He's going to put an extra Dawn on. He's going to swing 8 life and then play the Weevil to draw a card. And now we're going to give him 2 2Ks in a way, kind of trying to play around pudding that I know he has. Keep my hand size a little bit down and also keep my hand size in range for leader ability. And he's going to tap 1 for a Sengoku Searcher. Search top 5 for a Warlord of the Sea. Dofi's effect is if he has 2 Dawn on him when attacking, you can rest a Dawn, reveal the top card of your deck, and if it's a 4 cost or lower Warlord of the Sea, play it. He's got a bunch of cards such as Corona, it's Teach, to arrange the top or to put something on the top, so it really helps facilitate that. We are now on 6 Dawn. Thinking about the best course of action, I could play the Zoro down and pop that Weevil. I could we're gonna swing 5 life and see what he does. This is a key to this point in my decision, because if he gives us counter, I'm going to play the Zoro down. But if he takes if he gives us counter, I was gonna play the Cav and just swing 8 into the Weevil. If he didn't give us counter and took the life, I was gonna play the Zoro and just pop the Weevil. That being said, I think the reason why I did that was because I think I might have a chance at killing him. Now he's on like 4 or 5 cards in hand. And I also get to cycle a little bit. I think I'm looking for a Kyros so I could set up my really strong Rebecca play next turn. So I swing 8 into the 6. We're going to get 2 cards out of hand, or it's going to die. And we still have the Zoro in hand. That's great for next turn. Hopefully we have a Rebecca so we can get that play off. Hopefully we can get a Kyros as well. That would be the Exodia combo. He's going to give us a 2K, 1K. And so he draws. Now he goes to his 7 Dawn turn. And his board, the only real threat on the board currently is the Weevil. He does have the Teach, which is a troublesome card, but unless it's an emergency, he's probably not ever going to swing it. So we really have to think about intercepting 2 swings here, but we do have a blocker. He's checking my trash. But yeah, next turn, we're set up to play Rebecca for sure. That's the idea. We'll play Rebecca, and hopefully, with the Zoro, hopefully we can play something else on top of it, like a Kyros. That would be the idea. We're currently at 5 cards in hand. I know he has a pudding, because he hasn't given it for counter. He's going to do effective Teach, just to put a card on top. And now here's where he's going. We're gonna have he's going to play the bounce law in an effort to bounce the Frankie back to my hand. But then I remind him, Frankie's at a 5 cost. So I say, you can take it back. And he goes, well, how far can I take it back? I say, you can take everything back if you want. So he's going to take the law back off the top of his deck. He's going to rethink things. But yeah, that's just an interest. That's one of the reasons why I feel like Usopp is probably favored into Dofi, is for that exact reason right there, where My 4 costs are actually 5 costs. In that law, that's very troublesome. It's not really can only hit like Ideo or Bartolomeo, like the baby blockers. He's going to swing 6 life. We're going to give him a 2K. Keep the hand size down. He still has all 7 Dawn standing. He's setting 2 aside, which I'm assuming he's going to put on leader. And do a leader effect. But I don't think he knows what current cards currently on top. He could stack one with Teach, but he's going to leader effect blind, and it's a buggy. Buggy allows him to arrange the top 3 cards in any order, put them back on the top of the deck. It has to go on top. He's going to swing 7. We're going to use the Frankie effect to draw a card, and then bring back the Rebecca Searcher off of it, and we're going to search and find the Kyros. We have 5 cards in hand, or maybe 6. We are set up for the play, and he, in an effort to get rid of that, he's going to pudding us. So tried our best to play around it, kept the hand size down, but we searched every piece of the combo. We searched the Rebecca, Zoro, Kyros, so he knew we had it, so that's fine. But we're going to draw it right back, so that's just lucky on our part. We got super lucky here. But again, his board isn't too scary at this point. He has just the Weevils, the real body. He can't put Dawn on the pudding and swing. We're going to swing into the buggy with the Rebecca. And then now I'm thinking about, I have the Rebecca, Zoro, Kyros play. I'm thinking about the best way to do this. Like maybe I can pop what cards I want to, because Kyros is going to return a card to hand. I don't want to return that pudding to his hand, because then he could just maybe do that again. We're going to swing first the Cavendish, 6 into the 6, draw 2, trash 1. He gives us the 1K. So now his hand size is 3. So now I think I feel confident. I'm an 8 Dawn. I can play the Rebecca down, and I can swing the Kyros into the Weevil, and I think I'm going to kill it if I swing 10. So that's what we're going to do. And I think the idea here is we're going to bounce the Teach back to his hand, as well as KO the pudding. So first we're going to resolve the Zoro, mill 2, rest stage. We're going to pop the pudding. Then we're going to say bounce the Teach back, and we're going to swing 10. So we've effectively cleared his board. He can play that Teach back down. He can swing 5 life. But we definitely gained a whole bunch of tempo. Our board's pretty awesome right now, and his board is just Sengoku. He goes to his 9 Dawn turn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 cards in trash, I believe. And we have 5 cards in hand. So leader effect is live. But yeah, I think one of the best combos you can potentially hit in this deck is Rebecca into Kyros and Zoro, and then swing the Kyros. And that we just hit that, so that feels awesome, and especially feels like it's a one set up for against this deck. He's going to play 2 for a Teach and use it to play out a Weevil. He gets to draw a card off of Weevil. Now he's going to red rock our Kyros. So our board, we still have the Zoro, and we still have a Rebecca that we could swing on. It's at 4,000 power, but our board definitely has gone down. We're going to start off with a 5 into life. He's checking our trash. He wants to count how many cards we have in trash. I believe I have 12. I'm going to count to 1. Oh, it's going to count, but he gives us the 1K. We have another Rebecca Kyros we can hit. So I'm going to tap this, keep that 7 aside. We have the 2 extra. Thinking about what I want to do with that extra 2. I'm going to swing 6 into the Weevil, I believe. And he lets it die. Maybe that swing could have gone into life. We have options for the second card. We're gonna swing 7 into life now. And then now we're going to tap 7 for another Rebecca. We get to draw a card. And then we're going to play Kyros and Sabo. Sabo is going to kind of protect our board in case he plays something to remove. We're going to bounce that Teach back to his hand. But yeah, that Sabo's effect is if any card on my field would be removed from the field in any way other than Sabo, I can return that Sabo to my hand. It's a 2K. So if he goes to Red Rock, my Kyros or something along those lines, or Gravity Blade, I can return that Sabo. He's going to have to swing into that Sabo first. He's going to tap 1 for a Sengoku Searcher. Search top 5 for a Warlord of the Sea. And he's going to grab another Weevil. He's going to tap 1 for Perona. Allows him to arrange the top 5 of his deck in any order. Put it back on top or bottom. Helps facilitate his leader effect. He puts it back on top. I know he has a Teach in hand. He's going to tap 2 for the Teach. We bounce that back to his hand twice. He stacks a card on top. He gives a 2 rested Dawn the leader. He's going to swing 7 life, tap 1, activate leader effect, Weevil, draw a card. So he should still have, I want to say 5 Standing Dawn. He swings into life and we take. He taps another 1 for another Sengoku Searcher, so he's got an army of those Sengokus. And I believe at this point he should have 4 Standing Dawn. I think he just tapped 2 on that Sengoku for some reason. Yeah, he should have 4 Standing Dawn. We're just counting. He's just counting to double make sure. Yeah, I feel in a very strong spot. I don't think I have a Gum Gum King Kong gun. Oh, I do have a King Kong gun, so I could definitely try to take those last 2 lives in 1 hit. But our board's pretty stacked. I don't know if we need to. Actually, we might not be. We're at like 12 last I checked. He's going to tap 4 for the Law and use it to bounce 2 Sengokus back to his hand. He played over 1 Sengoku and then he tapped 4, returns the 2 Sengokus. And in an effort, his army of Sengokus is now gone. But he does have a decent board with Weevil and Law. I'm going to start with a 5 life swing. The idea, my thought process here was I was going to get that Rebecca out of the way because I think I need to get like 2 cards in the trash and I was going to play something over it because I wanted to set up King Kong gun. But then I just started thinking like, he's got like 2 cards in hand. I should just go for this, like stop trying to get cute with the King Kong gun, double attack. Like I can use it just to buff something up. So I'm just going to start attacking him. So I'm going to 7 the life. Not worry about the double, trying to get the double attack. He takes, no trigger. We're going to swing 9 in the life. He's going to give us 10k counter, but now I think he has 2 cards in hand. So I'm going to swing 7 to life with the Rebecca. He takes, and then now I'm going to tap 3 for King Kong gun. I think he has 4 cards in hand, so I just need to get up to 11, or excuse me, 13. So this is definitely, oh, he has 3 cards in hand. I needed to get up to 11, but I got up to like 14 or whatever it was with the King Kong gun. So yeah, this was a matchup where, again, I think this was a very favored matchup for us. And then on top of that, like, we got super lucky. I searched out that combo and he played the pudding in an effort to try to disrupt that combo, and I still drew it back. The Exodia combo of the Rebecca, Kyros, Zoro. That is the best combo I think potentially in like all the game right now. Like if you can get that off with stage and get to swing the Kyros, it's just incredible. And especially against a deck that's only running 4 costs, everything's a target for both Kyros and Zoro. So it felt pretty awesome. High rolled, my friend. That's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much to take away other than like this was an awesome high roll. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know if I could have done anything differently. Appreciate you guys, and see you next time.